Today, we're looking into something called Ornocorp. It's this really bizarre, exclusive community promising a totally prepackaged life.
Yeah, preservation through control, almost.
And the hook, it sounds almost too good to be true. We're talking $2,000 a month, covers literally everything.
Everything. Housing, food, guaranteed job, no chores, no bills. It's designed to be irresistible.
The steal, right?
On the surface. But our mission today really is to get under the hood of this corporate utopia. How did it work? The vetting, the control mechanisms.
And we'll track the experience of John and Macy Lozarino. There was tension from the start, actually. John signed them up, but Macy wasn't entirely convinced.
Right, and they get thrown immediately into this super pristine but also high-pressure Ornocorp world. Assimilation was instant.
But getting in wasn't easy, was it? You mentioned vetting.
Oh, incredibly rigorous. They called it maintaining the fine-oiled machine. Think intense questioning, lie detectors, deep psychological profiling, exhaustive background checks.
Wow, so not just checking if you could pay the fee.
Not at all. It was about predicting behavior. They were looking for obedience, basically. People who valued comfort, predictability, maybe over risk or autonomy. An algorithm helped find them.
An algorithm?
Yeah.
Targeting specific people.
Exactly. It pinpointed married couples, no kids, economically stable, people who, might be tempted by that promise of total ease.
And this is where it gets darker. The control wasn't just psychological screening.
No, there's this incident with Macy. During her interrogation, which sounds intense, she actually fainted.
Fainted.
Yeah. And when she woke up, she found a small incision on her arm, just there.
Okay, that's chilling.
And the sources say, after that, her resistance, her anger about being signed up, it just dissolved, gone.
Suggesting that incision wasn't just like a tracking chip marker, it did something.
It's some kind of behavioral modification, seems like.
Yeah.
Ensuring compliance right from the get-go. And then came the stripping of identity.
Right, they weren't John and Macy anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Nancy #746,
Yeah.
Jen #747. Living in identical cubicle homes. Total erasure of individuality.
And they were locked in. What was the contract?
5 years,
Yeah.
airtight, the only way out, death. Seriously, that was stipulated.
Death. Good grief.
And everything they owned, remember. They sold it all to join. Ornocorp leased it back to them. Their car, their stuff. Total dependency. Always watched.
So John starts to regret this, understandably.
Yeah, he realizes he's trapped. He cooks up this plan to get an internal transfer. External recruiting.
Thinking that would let him physically leave the compound.
Actually, he couldn't take Macy. Seems like he's just focused on his own escape at that point.
But Ornocorp had other ideas for its recruiters.
Oh, absolutely. His very first assignment reveals the ultimate control mechanism. He gets in the car, GPS activates, and he gets instructions.
To do what?
Eliminate a defector. Someone trying to leave Ornocorp. The car itself was tracked, so no running away.
And how is he supposed to eliminate someone?
This is the truly insidious part, the defector protocol. It wasn't a weapon. It was a handshake. Instructions came through. Shake the defector's hand. His chip, the one likely implanted via that incision process, would transmit a file to the defector's chip.
A file that does. What?
It triggered a systemic collapse. The sources suggest it relied on subtle biological changes made through their residency, maybe the prepared foods, interacting with something from the chip.
So their own body turns against them.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah.
Death within 2 weeks. And John's reward for this, 1 million Ornocorp credits?
Credits. What are they worth inside?
A lot, apparently. Enough for a major housing upgrade. A year of luxury living inside Ornocorp. Completely worthless outside, of course.
And John, he did it.
He did. Took the deal, executed the handshake, got his credits, settled into his upgraded cubicle home. Found his comfort again, I suppose.
But there's a twist coming, isn't there?
The final, horrifying twist. John, comfortable in his new setup, dies within 2 weeks.
From the same thing.
The exact same systemic collapse protocol he activated in the defector. The chip didn't just transmit, it recorded and activated the protocol on him simultaneously. It's self-policing execution.
So the escape route was the execution method.
Pre-orchestrated self-destruction, packaged as a reward. And Macy, still inside, totally unaware, her husband effectively just killed himself by following orders.
What happens to her?
She gets promoted to external recruiter, sent out on her first assignment, presumably to meet another defector, shake their hand, and seal her own fate down the line. The cycle continues.
Wow. So Ornocorp wasn't about preserving life at all. It was liquidation managed by the victims themselves.
Precisely. hidden behind comfort, stability, that promise of an easy life.
It really makes you think. If a system offers you everything ease, wealth, no worries, but asks for control over the deepest parts of your life, your choices, your very biology,
Yeah.
how easily can that desire for a perfect ending, be turned against you, become self-betrayal?
That's the chilling question Ornocorp leaves us with. How much control are you willing to trade for comfort?